Welcome to Sudoku. My name is Jue. We are going to be doing Othello by Willpower today. Before we get going, if you like what I do, please hit like and subscribe. It is free for you, but it does me a lot of good. Thanks. Alright. Normal Sudokus apply, and then we have crop keep pairs. Numbers with a white dot between them are consecutive. Numbers with a black dot between them are a ratio of 2 to 1. Okay. Normal Sudoku rules. 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box. The white crop key has to be consecutive, so this could be a 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, etc. Black crop keys have to be 2 to 1, so it could be a 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, etc. Not all possible dots are given, so even though these do not have a black crop key, this could still be a 3, 6. Okay, so I have to look down here, right? That is a lot of crop keys. And then we have 3 black crop keys in a row. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these have to be 1, 2, 4, and 8. But if this is a 1, if either of these are 1, that can't be a 1 either, and that can't be an 8. So I think this has to be a 2, 4, 8 triple, which would put the 4 here. Now, if this is a 2, so this one would have to be the 8, and then that would be a 2, and that's a 1. So then this has to go down 6, 5, 4, and then that's either a 2 or an 8. Okay, so I did a lot there. 3 and 9 left. 9 can never be on a black crop key, so that's going to be a 3. That'll be a 6. This becomes a 5 or 7, and then we can place the 9 there. Okay, I did a lot of solving without discussing it. So, but yeah, anytime there's 2 black crop keys back to back like that, it has to be a 1, 2, 4, 8. A combination of the 4 digits 1, 2, 4, and 8. Because that's the only possible solution for black crop keys like that. Because the only other ones that are not in that sequence is a 3, 6, but 3 cannot be on cannot be sandwiched, and 6 can't either. Because if it was 3, it would be 1.5, or it would be 12 if it was 6. So those don't work. Now this one has another one, so we don't know. I can assume that this is going to be 2, 4, and 3, 6, or 4, 8, and 3, 6. Because if this is 4, 8, and then 3 and 6, this could be a 7. Right? So if that's a 4, 8, that'd be 7, 6, 3, that'd be 2, could be 4, could be 3 again, right? And no, we can't. That wouldn't work. But that's the idea behind it, right? That couldn't work there. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to delete these, because those are still accurate. As far as I'm concerned, they're still accurate. So then down here would be 6s. 4s are down here. Okay. Can we figure anything else out? This is a run of 4 in a row. Okay, so what about up here? So 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 8, or 3, 6. Okay. Now, if this is a 2, 4, this wouldn't be able to be a 3, 6. So if this is a 3, 6, 2, 4, then this could be a 5. Okay. That's possible, but difficult. I'm going to just delete those for now. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, interesting. This is a tough one. Making me work on it, Will. Making me work. Okay, so this cannot be... We know that a 1 cannot be on either of these because they're connected to a white crop key. And okay, so this 2, 4, 8, or 3, 6. Okay, so we know that that can't be a 6, so that can't be a 3. That can't be a 4, and that can't be a 2. Alright, so if this is a 2, then this, if that's 2, 4, that would be 3, 6. Then this would have to be a 1. But then this would also have to be a 2. So this can't be a 2. I think. I'm like almost positive. So that's not a 2. This could still be a 4. Okay. That's an 8. This would be 7. 8 down to 4. That could be 5, 6, 3, 2, 4. I think. So if this is a 3, this cannot be a 3 because how would it connect to this? It can't. So that's not a 3, so that's not a 6. But if this is a 3 and that's a 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 5, 5, 4. Okay. So I think this has to be a 5, 7, and then I think this has to be a 6. So do we do 6 there? 3. And that's a 5, 7, and this becomes a 4, 8, and that's. Then this would also be a 4, 8. 4, 8. Okay, interesting. But if this is a 4, it would have to be a 5 or 3, and that. Actually, yes, 7, 8, 4, and then 5. Okay, interesting. I'm liking where that's going. Multiple options. 2, 4, 4. This cannot be an 8, though. Can this be an 8? Yes, it can. 4. Okay. All right, this is confusing. But again, I think this has to be a 5, 7, right? Because if this is a 2, this can't be a 2. This one cannot be a 2. Could this be a 2? 2, 3, 4. No, that can't be a 2. So yeah, it's a 6, 8. So this has to be a 5, 7. So if this is a 4, 8. All right, let me try that out. 8, 4, 5, 6, 3. Then that would be a 2. That would work. Okay, that's possible. Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 8. Triple. Or a quad, I mean. Okay. This is making me work. So this is 1, 3, or 7, 9. Not helpful. Okay, so this has to be a 1, 2, 3, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Because it can't have a 4 on it, so it can't have a 4, 8 or a 2, 4. Okay, so if this is a 1, this would have to be a 2. Wait, this can't be a 1 on it. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. All right, let's try that out. Let me see if that works. 1, 2, 3. That'd be a 4. That'd be an 8, 7, 6, 3. Right, so then this one cannot be a 1. Could this one be a 1? That'd be a 1, that'd be a 2. That would also be a 2. So this cannot be a 1 either. And so this makes it a 3, 6. So that's not a 3. That's a 4, 8. So that's not a 6. So then this has to be the 6. That's a 3. Okay, so then we can put 2 or 4 here, but with that 4, 8 pair, this becomes a 2. So then, and then this has to be a 4 because it can't be a 1 down to this guy down here. So that's going to be a 4, which puts this as a 3 or a 5. Okay, now, how could this connect? This one would have to be the 7, so that's a 5, 4, 8, which puts this as a 6, and that's a 3. Okay, I am not feeling confident right now. I also don't think I'm wrong, but I'm not confident about it. Which is also just how white men think, right? We don't think we're wrong. Okay, so then 3 has to be here, and it can be in any of those. Okay, that's 3, 5. And then if this is a 6, so this is 5, 6, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Too much going on. Too much going on right now. All right, and then we can do a couple 4s up there. And then a couple 6s down here. 4s are down there. All right, so if this is a 2, that's definitely a 1. So this would have to be, this is a 1 or a 9 now, because it can't be, if that's an 8, it can't be a 7 because of that. So it's a 1, 9, okay. 1, 2, 8, and 9, quad. Okay, so let's just see here. So this, wait, if this is a 3, this would have to go down to a 2, and it can't. Okay, there we go. So that's a 5, and then it can't be a 4, so it has to go up to a 6, which puts that as a 3. That's now a 7. Then this is a 2 or a 4. Can't be a 2 because of that, so that's a 4. Then it has to go up to a 5, has to go up to a 6, so that's going to be a 3. And then we can place a 2 there, that's a 4. So then this will be an 8, that's a 7. No, that's a 9 down to an 8. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's 2 there and a 1 here. So then we can place a 9 there, that's an 8. All right, okay, good stuff. This is a 7, and then we can do 1, 9. So 1 is there, 9 is there. Then we have a 1, 2 pair. And a 4, 5, and a 6, 7, but we can place the 6 and 7. Can't place these 7s yet though. Actually, that's a 7, 8 pair. And then this is a 1, 2. So this is now a 1, 2, 3 triple. 1, 2, 3, and that's not a 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 4, 5, and 9. Okay, so 9s are up here. And a 1, 9 over here as well. So this, we can place the 9 there. That's a 1. So that's a 2, 1. That's no longer 2, so that's a 1, and that's a 2. So that cannot be a 4. So the 4 will go there. That's a 9. So then we can do 5 there, 4 here. And we need 3 and 5, so we can place 3 there. That's a 5. 5's up there. That's not a 4 anymore. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can pencil mark some 5s. Okay. And 5s are here as well. Where's the 5 in this column though? It's going to be here. Like that 5, which puts this as an 8. Looks like it to me, and the 8 is there now. This is a 1, 6, 7, so that'll be 7 there, 6 there, 1, and a 1, 9 here. So this is 2, 7, 8, and we can place the 2 here. No, not 2, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7. Yeah. So 3 is here. That's a 2. That's a 7. My eyes just do not work sometimes. Then we got 2s. 2. That's a 5, 6. Okay, so 5 there, 6 here. That's not a 6, so we can place the 5 there. 5s are done. Good stuff. Okay. Now, 2, 3, 4. This is a 7. So then we can do 7, 8 there, 7 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 9, that's an 8. Okay, so 1 has to be up here. So we know that we can place that 1 there, 2 there, which puts that as a 3, 2, 5, 6, 7. Then we need 3 and a 9. So 9 there, 3 here, which puts a 9 here. Finish off with a 1. All right. Looks good as far as I can tell. Love it. 14 minutes, 45 seconds. Good stuff, Will.